Welcome back, everybody. This is Wally with the Space Cowboy Variety Show. We're back at it with Murdered Soul Suspect. Last we left off, we discovered that there was a girl that the Bell Killer was after, and she escaped out of the window. And she's headed to a church. Oh, wow.
The day everything died for me.
End of forever. Thinking about it is so surreal. I instantly have an out-of-body experience every time, seeing myself at that moment, after she tried to break up an argument between two men on the street, two strangers to her, one of which would stab her for no reason at all. She died for trying to help, and the asshole got away. If I'd arrived to meet her just 1 minute earlier, my life would have been different, better, and she wouldn't have been gone. Harassed by Baxter. Rough day at work for my man. It took a while for him to be able to talk about it, but this Baxter fellow seems to be completely hostile towards Ronan, and there's nothing he can do about it. It's a mystery why there's so much animosity. Ronan has never done anything to offend him, but Baxter decided what kind of person Ronan was, and there's no convincing him otherwise. You can't teach some people. Some people be like that.
Face it, Baxter hated the guy.
I think the hate was pretty mutual.
Ronan was a little rough around the edges. But Baxter, he isn't exactly Mr. Cuddly.
Yeah, but you don't think he'd... I mean, a fellow cop. Or anybody.
In this job, I'm surprised less every day about what people are really capable of.
That's weird. I mean, like this early on in the story, and they're basically making us speculate that it's this, that douchebag Baxter. Probably not him, but however, I like the idea of, well, was he there first? Who was he the first on scene? That's spoopy. It's a giant ass boat. Could it have been him? Maybe. We don't have enough to go on yet. Oh, we can go around but this way. Hide. I don't like that at all. Not at all.
I'd accuse my boss of witchcraft in a heartbeat. I wish ghosts were real and we could just talk to them.
Interesting. Well, like this is all these places to hide. Can't go through there, I'm assuming. Can we get down there? Sure can. Okay, there's stairs over there. What's up, lady?
Where am I? This isn't right. I don't even know how I got here.
Listen, I don't know if there's anything I can do, but it looks like you could use some help.
I don't know how I got here, or even where here is. I can't remember what happened to me. Why am I like this?
I'm sorry to tell you, kid. But if you're here, it means you're dead.
I knew it.
Look, I'm in a similar situation. Now, I used to be a detective. Let me take a look around and see if I can find anything that will help you make sense of all this.
I don't even know where you'd start.
We'll start at the beginning.
Is there anything you remember? It doesn't matter how small. Sometimes the tiniest detail is all it takes.
I remember lots of people. And this rowboat. Everyone was scared. And I keep seeing the name Mata Hansen.
Well, that's a start. Let me see what I can do.
Okay. Like, she remembers much more. Witness view of eyes. Witnesses only saw the suspect's face briefly, much of a face obscured, but suspect appeared to be white male with blue eyes. Okay. Frame picture, supervisor Zamana. Oh, hold on here. Can we... Survivor Zamana, hands it, steamer wreck, Salem Harbor 1904. This must... Is this it? Maybe? I don't know if I can tell from this side. I probably have to get up there to actually like look to see if there's a name on here somewhere. Can we get up there? No. Say Benedict's Church. This way. Okay, so the church is this way. I don't want to go up there yet. Pirate history plaque. This spot overlooks the favored launching point of many privateers who operated with tacit permission of the Continental Navy during the Revolutionary War. Salem was the primary harbor for heavily armed and fast-moving ships that would attack Royal Navy ships as they attempted to apply pressure to the neighboring port of Boston Harbor. Don't want to walk. Oh, okay, cool. I was trying not to get sucked into a cutscene if that was possible. Oh, review my life.
No one made me smile like you did, Jules.
Hard to put into words the happiness Julia brought into my life. Day at the beach. The pictures we took at the beach came out surprisingly well, considering it was almost dark. The one I had got of Ronan just as the sun was setting was brilliant. It wasn't much for catching Ronan's features, but my, what a silhouette that man cuts. He makes everything around him look good. Salem could use that shot to sell itself as a beach resort. Memorial.
Looks like a memorial of some kind. I'll bet people left more than just this around here. Finding that stuff could help piece things together.
Trying to finish the rest of this before we... Nice. I still don't trust this shit. What's with the spoopy music? Why is there spoop? Don't like this. Yes, real. 15 more to uncover the story and Eternal Flame. Huh. That car tattoo. I don't even have to ask about the car stealing tattoo. I hate it. It's garish, crude, common. You can sense my disapproval, but I suppose it's too late. All tattoos come with the danger of regret. Candles. Bunch of candles were left here over the years. Most of them look like prayer candles.
This is her obituary. She died when her rowboat capsized and sank. Her body was never recovered. What was she doing on a rowboat?
Well, there's something. Why did that take forever to... Okay, maybe I just had to be standing in the right spot. Inspect.
There's a note. You will be deeply missed. You are a hero to us all.
Okay.
To us all. Looks like more than one person owes her their lives.
Find an answer. How did the lady on the beach die? Where's candles? Obituary. The girl's obituary says she was in a rowboat. Cool. Okay. Oh no. Memorial though. Oh, what are we doing? Okay. So we start probably this beachside memorial. What? Alright, one more time. Frame picture.
Mama Hansen went down. She wasn't a victim. She was a hero. She saved a lot of people before her rowboat sank. She needs to know how much she meant to them.
So she's been here for a minute, like, just not bothered to... Okay.
Did you find anything?
That name you remember, the Mono Hanset? Turns out it was a steamer ship that sank right outside of Salem Harbor. If it weren't for you, a lot of people would have died. You're a hero.
If I saved everyone, then how did I die?
No, you didn't save everyone, but you were trying to. Your rowboat capsized.
I can't swim, so I must have drowned.
I'm sorry.
I didn't mean to laugh, like,
No, don't be. Thanks to you, instead of fear and sadness, I feel pride. If it weren't for you, I would never have known. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
I'm glad I could help.
That'll be 2,500 ghost cigarettes. Price is going up. I wasn't laughing because she drowned, okay? I was laughing because, you know, it's like she was near the sea, you know, and she can't swim. And I don't know why she didn't piece that together immediately when I was like, hey, you were out there on a boat doing some stuff. It's like, oh, how did I die? It's like you didn't... That would probably been one of the first things I would have thought of. It's like, oh, what am I doing out here and I can't swim? Enter.
When you're running away, you need a sanctuary. A place where nothing bad can touch you. But you can never escape the questions. They follow you everywhere.
Okay, so we got... Definitely can't go up there. More to uncover the story of the Bell Tower Banshee. That's bad news. Well, Raven over here. Anything? Do you have to be in a specific spot to talk to this thing? Work our way in. Can't stop loving him. The man is who he is. I can't help myself. I try to stay away, to be sensible, to consider someone I could actually share a normal life with, but I find myself thinking of Ronan all the time. I can't stop. Can't. This is it. This is what real love is. You know, sometimes you just, you find the one. That can't smell good. Did you find that creepy?
That can't smell good. Ugh.
It smells perfect. It smells like her.
So you just decided to help yourself to her closet, then?
No. The ones in her closet were too new. Besides, she knew someone had been in there. I waited until she threw them out. You know, I was always good at waiting and watching. Sometimes she would look around like she could feel me watching.
And if she caught you, then what? Your whole world would come crashing down.
Why? It never has in the past. I deal with her the way I dealt with the others. And then I move on to the next one.
Jesus.
Moving on in this place might be harder than you think.
Wow, what is that like? Oh, it's a shoe. Oh, he's a weirdie. We are definitely king-shaming feet people.
What was that? Thought I heard a sound. At least it's well lit, and there are people around.
There's an older lady too. Not my bag, but I mean. Okay, cool.
Where is she? Wasn't there a clue about the church and the apartment?
The obscured photos. What? There was. Oh, it's a, what? Why is there multiples? What the fuck? The church. Thing, a nearby church. Okay. That literally all three of those have to do with the photos.
Oh, of course, dear. The church is always here to help. I think we have an old adage you can stay in for as long as you like.
She's been staying in the attic? I better go check it out.
That sounds suspect. I mean, all right. Bell Tower Banshee. Check out the attic here in a little bit. I just want to check everything else out first. Oh, can't go that way, but there's a thing here. All right. Before we get ahead of ourselves, let's go back this way. Do everything in this room first. Apparently got married here.
There's one promise I never regretted.
Oh. Dude, you're like standing right on top of the demon thing. No, thank you.
She's praying what I'm thinking. It's getting dangerous out there with all these murders.
At least we're safe in here. I don't think that evil bastard is gonna hide out anywhere near a church.
At least I'm not alone. At least I'm not alone.
Okay.
I'm sure it's just isolated victims he picks off. A lot of prayers going up right now. Not just hers.
Save us from the dark trials to come. Deliver us from the shadow of the evil one. Save us from...
If there's someone up there, please start protecting us.
I ain't good luck with that.
God, I hope this is helping.
There is no god. Just Ronan. He's on the case. We watched an old black and white gangster movie marathon together. Night before last. I couldn't believe he'd never seen them. I loved the romantic parts. He loved the tough guy parts. When I bought him the fedora the next day, he looked confused but adopted it so quickly. It's just part of him now. I don't think he'll ever take it off. His little fedora, it's a trilby. Okay. Do we want to go upstairs? Okay, let's take care of the bottom floor first before we go up to any other levels. That seems like the most reasonable. Okay. I hate that. Okay, so we can't go that way. Maybe we can go up and around. This dude just vacuuming up this demon. Just like straight Luigi's Mansion. Just... Level 2. People over there, can't get to them because that wall's in the way. Organ dedication plaque. This organ, rebuilt in 1919, is dedicated to the souls of the parish lost in the Great War. Oh shit. Yeah, only 6 more to go. Oh shit. Burned rectory plaque. Information. Near the spot the original St. Benedict's rectory was lost flames in 1901. Okay. Random town history. We can't go through here. There's an attic, but it must be in the back half of the room, I'm suspecting. Okay, so banquet hall, kitchen, offices, attic, 3rd floor. Okay. Rectory. Is that door open? Cause like I don't want to. Okay, that door is open. I am the smartest man alive. I don't want to... The church tune? Oh, we had to...
This place is so cold tonight. When she calms down, I'll go ask her why she needs to stay here.
Okay, we'll wait on him to get across. Yes. Okay.
The attic must be up there.
Cool. Rectory. Okay, there's stuff right here. Let's check out this courtyard before we move into this area. Observe. Cat scratches. Okay. Okay, we can't go up there like this. Okay, we can't like walk out there. Ah, gotcha, bitch.
I don't know, Angie. Brian is a lovely boy, but I worry about his family.
Well, his mother does seem to be a bit of a heartbeat, but Brian's worth it.
Yeah, I think so too, dear. It's just that Shelley didn't grow up around boisterous people, and I worry about the pressures of their relationship.
Oh, Sheila, they'll be fine. You know they'll have a long, happy life together.
Oh, I'm sure you're right. You've been her best friend since what, 4th grade? I think in some ways you know her better than I do.
She's had a great role model for motherhood, I must say. when she has kids, they're just gonna blossom with her.
You're so sweet. I must admit I am looking forward to grandchildren. Has she said anything to you?
Listen,
Well, she
let
hasn't
them do
said
what they want. Stay out of the relationship.
You know they both want kids. But they ought to have a couple of years just to enjoy each other.
Of course. I don't mean to be selfish. I mean, what's the hurry? They're young.
Then you're old.
This stressful.
Jeez.
He's a great guy, but she's right about his mother.
Who cares?
I hope my wedding isn't this stressful.
I'm hot in the gossip now.
It's so simple to be a nice person. Why can't everyone do it?
What?
My girl's marrying her love. That's all that counts.
Correct. Stay out of other people's business. Ain't none of yours. Fuck with their Wi-Fi. Okay. There's stuff here. Okay. Okay, this must go up to the attic then. Reveal. Coming up. Can we... Okay, there's another way up then. Possess. You can move, pause and hold, run while possessing cats. Some ledges can be jumped onto by running up to them. Well, I don't want to do that right now. We'll come back to you later. But we can be a kitty. Okay. It's just over there. Man, it's a big building. Okay, this must be the outer wall then. Okay.
Those air vents okay?
Oh, yes, sir. Just regular maintenance. These things are big enough for small animals to go hiking in. So we just have to make sure none of the little critters get trapped in there.
Well, what happens then?
You probably don't want to hear about it in the food preparation area. It can get smelly.
Ugh.
Maybe that's why they use incense, huh?
Laughs politely.
Oh yeah, they're quite the fairy tale. They weren't high school sweethearts, you know. Everyone thinks they were, but they just seem like they've been in love forever. But they met right after college. Total chance thing, trip to Europe. I was hoping he'd meet a nice Irish girl in Dublin, but he met Shelley down in Florence. And she's from Boston. He travels thousands of miles across the freaking ocean to meet the love of his life, who lives right down the road.
It's just chance.
Believe in fate. Like they were just meant to meet and be happy together forever, right?
That's great. Really great.
You follow football? I don't just mean the Pats. I mean local Friday night kind.
Oh, yeah, sure. Sometimes.
Well, my boy quarterbacked for the Witches all 4 years at Salem High. Was on the varsity when he was a freshman.
Well, congratulations on the wedding. And the football.
Listen, ain't nobody going to like high school games. Like, especially if they don't have any kids playing in it.
It's not my fault. My kid's great. But this guy would have loved to see my boy play football.
That's like every parent. It's like, oh, my kid's fucking awesome. Everybody should love my kid.
It's not my fault. My kid's great. Well, this guy shut up.
My man. See, he knows. He knows.
Even listening.
Okay. What are you cooking up over here? What do you got?
They want excellent food under these conditions? This would never happen in my kitchen. They want excellent food under these conditions?
What are you making? It looks like you just burnt a bunch of cheese on the bottom of that pan. What do we got here? What is this? This pasta? Okay, we need to...
not trying to be picky, but seriously, now do you call this a centerpiece?
I'm sorry, ma'am. The request form said it would be a Puritan-themed display. It wasn't a lot more specific.
Okay.
Look at that. Just look at it. You call that Puritan?
Chut. Don't like that at all.
This whole for this town.
Actually,
My family, my husband's Irish family, but
Jesus. Yeah, fuck you. Give me all this hell. That shit's annoying.
Okay, I'm not trying to be picky, but seriously, now do you call this a centerpiece?
I'm sorry, ma'am. The request form said it would be a Puritan-themed display. It wasn't a lot more specific.
Look at that. Just look at it. You call that Puritan? There's plastic in that. You think there was plastic anything when they landed on Plymouth Rock?
Well, I didn't think it needed to be that precise.
No, you didn't think too hard about any of this, did you? Authentic Puritan is organic, rustic, yet tasteful. It says Salem. This whole wedding says Salem. It's a statement of pride. Don't you have any pride for this town?
Actually, I'm from Weymouth.
My family, not my husband's Irish family, but my family, the Winslows. We go all the way back to the Pilgrims. We settled in Salem in the 1600s. We invented Thanksgiving.
A terrible holiday.
Just no respect for history anymore. Where do they get their help?
Can't wait till this one is over. I think I just found the only real witch in Salem.
Okay, so this is a back area. That's neat. Only need one more, huh? Okay, so we need kitty cat.
Shoot, cat, get out of here.
Okay, alright. We just run up here. Get in here. Yeah. Okay. How do we... Oh, okay, I see you. I see you. Get in there, come on. Meow. I'm a kitty cat. Okay, can't go that way. I'm a cat. I'm a cat. I'm a kitty cat. Okay. Okay, we can go out. That's right, because it went up here. I could just... What? I have never ever seen a cat do this. Okay. Little tree. There's a thing over there. Okay. Well, I got a meow. Meow. Okay. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Maybe we mount a... Okay, if the door is closed. Okay, we got in the attic. Elevator. I do not want to... I kind of want to see what happens to the cat when you go over there, but... Okay.
There she is, finally.
Why do I always lose my keys when I need to leave?
How can I get through to her?
Okay, influence, never mind. Any kind of super sleuthin' shenanigans out here? Okay. Alright, so there's nothing in this room. Okay, the investigation's back this way. Okay, okay. A lot of ghost people. This is the last one, I think. View story. Here's a myth. Recall flashback.
Well, it was somewhere around noon on a Sunday when I got a call from the pastor. He was looking for someone to fix up the old church. It had been sitting up on that hill, abandoned for over 40 years. After getting hit by lightning back in '98, it suffered a bunch of fire damage. So of course I agreed to help. I knew something was wrong the second I stepped inside. As an inexplicable chill came over me. Anyway, I shook it off and I set to work. As I started tearing up the damaged floorboards, they were all bad. Well, I uncovered an old rat's nest. It seemed like any of the others I'd seen over my 22 years in the construction business, until I saw the scraps of human hair and bones that the rats had used to make it. Well, suddenly I heard the floorboards on the second floor creaking above me, and the sounds of a young girl weeping. Well, I was worried that the damaged section of the ceiling was going to give way under her weight, so I yelled, "Hey, stop, come down immediately." Well, my voice must have startled her because she went completely silent. So I got up and I went to look for her. When I entered the room upstairs, though, I was surprised to see it completely empty. It only took me, a minute to make my way up there, and I would have heard her run off if she did. But that's when I heard the weeping again. Only this time it was coming from the bell tower. So I climbed up the long, treacherous, curving stairs at the top, and I noticed what I thought was dried blood dotting the way. When I finally got up to the belfry, I was just paralyzed with terror. Because lying before me was the withered corpse of a young girl. Judging by her sun-bleached clothes and weathered bones, it seemed like she'd been lying there for the better part of those 40 years the place had been empty. The rats, they picked her bones clean.
Nasty way to go.
I didn't stop until I got all the way to town. The ravages of time made it impossible for the authorities to get any identity on this girl. It seems Salem will never know who killed her. Some people still claim to hear her weeping there. As for myself, I never went back.
Well, kind of dark. Here, at least. What are you doing over there? All right, I'll leave you guys to. Don't mind me. Just continue your business. Okay. Well, I guess we can only. Oh, what would make her think about the bell killer? Baxter looking for the girl. The searching killer. My only lead. Possible target. The church. Photos of the witness. Missing persons request. Damaged wall. Mysterious sketches. Books about ghosts. Obscure signs of struggle. Packed luggage. Shattered window. Well, maybe she doesn't have her keys because she's trying to put it in her packed luggage. No, that ain't it? Okay, okay, okay. Why does it kick me out? Just like... I mean, we go for the obvious one, which is like the searching killer, and see what happens. There's also... yeah. Bill Killer's looking for something or someone. What was he searching for? Okay.
So get the hell out! God damn it, if you ever possess me again, you have no right to dump your unfinished business on me.
I'm tracking down my killer, okay? Someone who was seconds away from attacking you about an hour ago, and if... Wait a minute. You can see me? And hear me?
It's like those kids from Doom Patrol. They got the...
You're a medium.
Solve ghost crimes.
Well, ain't I the luckiest guy in the world? I just found the perfect little helper.
What is it with you guys and my family? Helping the cops do their job is not some privilege. It's a trap. I'm not your informant, your partner, or your friend. I don't owe you. If anything, you owe me. Dick.
Yeah, I get it. You're tough, okay? But you're not tougher than him. You saw what he can do.
It's a trap!
He's coming after you, or someone close to you. Whoever he wants dead is lucky to still be alive. Now, I know what I'm doing, and you can help me stop him. All you have to do is answer some questions.
Look, I'm sorry. What happened to you is horrible. And you saved my life, so what do you want?
Oh man. That's awesome.
Fine.
I really wasn't expecting that for whatever reason. Oh, give me a second, yo.
I was murdered tracking that son of a bitch to your place. So why would he be looking for you?
That freak was probably looking for my mom. Not me. I'm a nobody. Invisible. My mom and I tried very hard to keep it that way. Not everybody wants to be noticed, you know.
She probably doesn't know who he is, otherwise she would have said so by now.
Looking for your mom. What does that mean?
She's like me, but she found a way to make a respectable living off of what we can do. Living that probably turned her into a target. I'm telling you, I'm out of here soon.
Where's your mom?
So where's your mom, kid?
Probably dead. She would never just leave me without saying a word. Never. I don't know where she is. I know the Bell Killer had something to do with her disappearance. Him showing up tonight just proves it.
If he killed her, why would he come back to her place?
I don't know.
Look, assuming the worst never helped no one.
Why were you at the apartment tonight? Probably, yeah.
All right. What were you doing at your apartment?
I live there, Sherlock. Well, I used to, whatever.
Well, obviously, but like, what are you, like, were you grabbing something?
Mother has been missing for a few days. I don't see her that often, but she never just disappears. Not like this.
Okay. I mean, we could just obviously ask, like, do you know who this is?
Have you ever seen my killer before tonight? Do you have any idea who he is?
You cops are so hard up on clues that you're actually asking people if they know who the killer is. Now
I mean,
get
like,
why you need
I feel
so
you.
much help.
I'm not asking people. I'm asking the witness whose life I just saved.
Alright, well, let's find out about what you do then.
Respectable living?
Yeah. Hey, you might know her. She was working the Bell Killer case with the cops as a contract psychic, a profiler.
Sorry, kid. She doesn't ring any bells.
I found this in the apartment tonight. Mentioned something about some Bell Killer book. And it's in her handwriting.
Bell Killer book. If she was a profiler, it's probably the book she kept all her case notes in. That would be at the station.
Really?
Alright, last question. Why don't you live there?
Why
Even though you
don't
just...
you live there?
Because of people like you always asking for help. Trying to connect one last time with your loved ones or resolve some crazy problem. I love my mom, but I can't live in one place for too long or people like you will find me too easily.
I wasn't home much either growing up. I know that's rough. You're not safe alone. You need someone watching over you. Us cops find missing people. I found you, and I can help you find your mom. Your problem is now my problem, too.
No way. Don't get me wrong, you saved my life, and... Okay, I can't pay that back, but your problems are your problems, and mine are mine.
There they are. Good luck. You're gonna need it. Have a nice afterlife.
Whoa, wait a minute. Don't go yet. Just stop for a second, will you? We're on the same side. If your mother's involved, we need to work together.
Work together? What are you gonna do? You're dead.
I'm the most super sleuthinest ass super sleuth. Don't you know who the fuck I am?
I bet she knows more. I can't let her get away. There's gotta be another way down.
She's the only one who can help me find the killer. Start investigation. Okay. You've been great. I've been Wally, and I'll see you, Space Cowboy and or gal, in the next episode of Murdered Soul Suspect. We'll follow our witness around, or at least try to catch up to her since she left us in the attic.